I'm Banks.
I am Josh.
Odd places going viral. Josh,
Yes,
you're
we
up.
are. So voting. I want to talk about voting. Why is voting, in your opinion, a right, or is it a responsibility or a privilege? But where does voting fall? I know you have no opinion on this, but I
no,
just
no.
put you on the spot.
I I do have an opinion on this. There are some countries, I think it's Australia. Australia, if you don't vote, you get fined.
Good.
Yeah, yeah. And I would love, I would love for everyone to, everyone eligible. Okay, and I'm not talking about people who are sneaking this. There's few of those. I'm saying everybody that is eligible has to vote. In in Israel, you turn 18, you spend 2 years in the military. Everybody
Yep.
does it.
Yep.
Everybody does it, and that is a service to the country. What? You get me all excited on this. What service do we have to our country? Everything is like, if you want to do it, it's not compulsory.
Well, no. See, we have to pay taxes, or you go to jail. You have to register for the draft. You have to do jury duty, or you get
Yeah.
fined, possibly imprisonment. So there are have tos. Why isn't voting one of them, though?
I
That's what
I
I
am all for that. I would love if everyone voted, because at that moment we have a democracy. We have a pure democracy. I mean, how the votes are counted. I mean, not the electoral college is something else, and we've talked about that. If we do that, where everyone votes, everyone has a piece of that little pie, which is called the United States of America.
Responsibility. Everyone's got some responsibility.
They do. And you know what? It's not, if you have 5 choices on the ballot, you can always write in. So you have to, spend that, whatever, 42 minutes reading the ballot, filling it out, sending it in, or however you do it. Yes, I want everybody. So responsibility, I think it's compulsory.
See, for me, the only question is, what should be the punishment? So let me ask you this question. What should be the punishment? Should it be firing squad, hanging, or maybe waterboarding? But I don't know. What should be? It needs to be steep enough to where, like,
People
there's just
vote.
no excuse. Absolutely.
No. Do it just like you get a ticket. Oh, I forgot to vote this year. I'm sorry. I'll put my seatbelt on. It's that kind of thing. Oh, I didn't vote this year. Okay, here's whatever.
You're going the click it or ticket route. You're doing the.
Why not? I mean, you're saying that we have. I mean, I think that's excessive for me. To waterboard. I mean, I know this is not. You're joking about that.
I would say here, if this helps, I'm going to do a PSA. Vote or you're going in the moat. There you go. We can have piles of bodies inside this moat somewhere. I have a canal right here. We can just throw it in the freaking canal.
We have become the 1600s with castles and moats, and you don't vote, you get thrown in the moat.
Get the moat.
Wow. Okay. All right. Let's explore that. Let's say it is steep. It is really steep if you don't vote.
Yeah. If you don't choose, concrete shoes. There you go. There's another good one. Good PSA.
I love it. It's great.
I got more.
Yeah.
I'm making them up. I don't know. Just as they come to me.
Here's the thing. How do it's society? It's psychology, and that is, it has to be punishable enough in order for people to do it. How many people now? And let's go with the mask and seatbelt. How many people do not wear seatbelts? I mean, I don't know. I don't know the answer, but I should ask a highway.
There's probably I bet most people wear seatbelts because it is a ticketable offense.
Okay.
Not everyone.
Okay. Why would you wearing a seatbelt? the reason why people do it, you think, is so that they don't get a ticket. You don't think it's safety, because the goal is to save your life in an accident. And more than likely, we're all going to be in one accident in our life, at least one. And it's safety. I mean, I look at it as, okay, it's safety. It is not, I'm gonna be charged $142. If I'm speeding, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna slow down because I don't want to get a ticket. Seatbelt, it's all safety. It's all safety. So, I mean, okay, let's go to mask. Why not charge people if they don't wear a mask? Sorry, gotta give you a fine, $142 you owe.
And some countries were doing that. Some countries are doing that.
Yeah. Is that too draconian? I mean, and now it is. However, in the 1950s, when the seatbelts were enacted, thank you, Ralph Nader, okay? The seatbelts were enacted. People thought that was draconian. They thought that was the government's overstepping the boundary. I can do whatever I want to in my car. I don't care until
taking rights away. All that crap.
yeah, and the mask is too. And they're using religion. Gosh, you got me going today.
So you're right. So those things, you can argue those things, but I'm telling you. But here's the thing: voting is not the same thing as wearing a seatbelt.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Two different levels of responsibility. If you don't wear a seatbelt and you die, your family's going to suffer. Your friends are going to suffer. But you know what? If you don't vote, every single person in this country suffers.
Okay, I got it. I know what it is now.
Tell me. What's our evil plan?
Okay, you ready?
No.
If you do not vote, you're not an American citizen.
Ooh, I like that.
That way, people have to vote to be American citizens.
So here's our PSA. If you don't vote, get on the boat. You're out. And by the way, that boat's called the Titanic. You're out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Why not? I mean, because basically, that is I think it's a responsibility. To vote is a responsibility. Responsibility to your country, to this place that you call home.
If you don't choose a president, you're no longer a resident. Let's go, man. We could do the whole do the whole campaign. I got it. It's just awesome.
Oh my gosh. I mean, because it is a privilege, because in some countries you do not get to vote. So it is a privilege. It is a responsibility. You are responsible for this country, and damn it, vote. Privilege, right. Is it a right?
Is it right? If you're a citizen, per the Constitution, it is a right. And per the amendments that we keep doing over and over again.
Okay.
Because we can't seem to follow them, but yeah.
So women and people of color and, well, let's back up. Men who own property, men who don't own property, then women, people of color, ethnic group.
And all the civil rights acts and all these things. We have to keep redoing the same crap over and over because we don't follow our own rules.
Well, because we find ways of loopholing out of it. Of course we do. We find ways of not doing it.
Well, what do you expect? Of course we will. We're racist assholes. We're spoiled racist assholes in this country. And of course, we're going to find every way to maintain our spoiled racist asshole way of life. It's okay.
Yeah. My view. My view is that we all need to propagate with each other, and that goes away. I mean,
that's true. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I think. My 2 cents worth. Okay.
I like your solution though. You're no longer a citizen. Get the hell out of our country. You're now an illegal.
Yes. I think that, I don't know, maybe.
Wait, should we tattoo numbers on you or something? Like you're illegal number? No.
The voting, the equal representation to voting is to be a citizen. You vote, you're a citizen. You don't vote, you're not a citizen. And here's the thing. You ready? One time and you're out. There's not three strikes.
Oh, so
No,
we're not going to do the three strikes law. Okay.
no, there's
One
not
time.
one time and you're out. You know what? We would all put it on our calendar, in Florida,
No, better
September.
yet, we have mail-in. What if we just actually understood that mail-in is a safe way to do it? We've been doing it for 150 years. You've got 3 months you got about a month and a half to put your ballot in.
Well,
There's no
yeah,
excuse. I agree.
in Florida, September 23rd is when they send the ballots out, those who are going to mail. And then once you get the ballot, you can fill it out and you can then take
Drop
it
it
to
off.
them. You
Yes.
can drop it off. So I mean, by the
We could do that
25th,
nationwide. We could do that nationwide because most states already have mail-in. In fact, all 50 states do have some sort of mail-in, but
they
most of
do.
them have no excuse, no issue mail-in.
Okay. So you only get one chance, and then you're kicked out of the country. You're an
Yep.
illegal, and then
Where are we going
you.
to send them? Do we put them on the boat and no social distancing, kind of like one of those nasty coronavirus cruise ships? And where do
Uh,
they go?
well, oh,
No
well,
country will take them.
no, they go to the detention centers.
How about Australia? That's where we used to
No,
send them. No, okay.
detention centers. The detention centers that are set up already for illegals.
Gitmo?
No, no. Those are the only ones that don't vote 3 times. All right, I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
We're having a lot of fun going
Odd places.
viral. Oh, odd places going viral. That's right.
Well, that's two. Yeah.